All right. Hey guys, Kevin the Toy Smuggler here. I just thought I'd do something a little bit different. The last several months, really mostly this year, if you go to any kind of the toy collector YouTube channels and stuff, almost all, if you really did a poll, it's all about the new Star Wars and all the issues, and it's about the Mandalorian and everything. And I just thought, it'd be kind of cool. Let's just take a step back in time and let's revisit the figures and stuff that started it all. So I just thought I'm actually going to try a new camera setup here. I'm going to move the case around a little bit and actually give you guys, instead of holding each figure at one by one, I'm actually going to turn the camera straight down, and that way you guys get to look at it from a above bird's eye point of view, and that way I'm not having to worry about pulling each and every figure out and stuff like that. So I'm going to spin this around a little bit here, try to give you guys a little bit better view. Turn this straight down. All right, now it's time for the balancing act here. There we go. That looks like that might work right there. All right, guys, this is the one of the original first ever the cases. I remember getting one of these as a kid. They come out right after the New Hope. This is one of the first. This is definitely pre Darth Vader case. So it's been a while since I've opened this up, and I'm curious what figures, because I got all the original figures in the Darth Vader case, because that's one of your top cases and everything. Dracula, hey, if I'm not mistaken, did you join my Twitter today? And if that's you, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me this evening. Talking about vintage Star Wars cases here. And that's the cool thing. If you had about 15, 20 people here and they brought their cases, every one of them would be slightly different than what we got crammed inside of them. Thank you very much. I hope you're subscribed to this channel and Sexton Creations at Facebook. Thank you for joining me this evening. And let's see what we got inside of here this evening. Wow. Tusken Raiders. And I guess everyone here who ends up watching this obviously sees why, or probably understands why I would have so many Tusken Raiders, considering I'm the guy who sculpted the Bantha for Smith Lords and Stan Solo. So that's, I actually only had like maybe 3 of these, but then when I ended up got on the Bantha project, I quickly was trying to grab them all up, because it was really, sculpting the Bantha, it's kind of hard not to think about Tusken Raiders. Keith, how you doing, brother? And yes, I have. The subs are growing. I think we only like 30. So thank you very much, sir. Greatly, greatly appreciated. I knew I could count on you anyway. I mean, you're almost every video I ever do, you're on there, support me. And like I said, dude, thank you. 2 thumbs up. I love my supporters. You guys make all this worth it. And we'll see what we got here. I do have a lot of these guys right here. Stormtroopers that are missing the right hand. I don't know what the deal is with the right hand. Only thing I can guess is where the kids were constantly messing with it, trying to put the blasters in it. So that's the only thing I can think of, is maybe why these hands are probably a little bit weaker, just because of the constantly trying to force them weapons in. I think somewhere in these are some more of these guys. But I'm looking at fixing all of them, putting hands back on them. But I love these rough-looking stormtroopers. I cleaned a bunch up before, but now I don't clean them up, because they kind of look like what they're trying to do with the Mandalorian, making the stormtroopers look rough. Here's the thing, just don't restore them. They look pretty rough usually when you find them. So we got an extra snow trooper here. Love the snow troopers as well. It's great fun. Oh man, the Batman and Beetlejuice cases, very, very nice. Man, you don't see those too often. And here are a couple of droids that I restored, cleaned them up and everything. And these guys, if I'm not mistaken, were extremely, extremely roached out. And if you go back in my search history, you'll be able to see the video that I've done on restoring these guys. I mean, they were horrible, very horrible. Oh, thank you very much. And people didn't like this droid, the R5 guy, but I think if you don't have him sitting around, it really don't accent R2 as well. Because hey, he's the reason why Luke's got him in the first place. So you got to give that little guy some love. So as you see, a copious a range of different sand troopers, different colors. You got definitely a much lighter brown version here. And here's the funny thing, guys. On the Bantha box, you see all these Tusken Raiders with these nice little robes. Well, y'all know, of course. Hey, Kira, how you doing, sweetheart? Awesome, you're here to join me. Of course, you guys know trying to find this type of vinyl is impossible, and buying one is just outrageous. All this is cardstock paper. So a little video magic there and photography magic to fool the eye. So the only one I think had a legitimate cape was the Bantha. It was a Tusken Raider that's sitting on the Bantha. Every one of them had the cardstock. So you got to do what you got to do to make the picture work. Let's see what we got here. The rest of the roughed up stormtroopers. And once again, let's see how many we got here with missing hands. Looks like there's one here, two, and then on the other one, three. So I got a total of 3 of them with, once again, the infamous missing right hand. So all together here, I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 10. I got 11 of them. So got 8 of them. That's a little rough. Actually, he's got two bad hands. It's missing some fingers on that one. Woo! He's had some issues. So we got 2 hands we got to put on this guy. And the sad thing is, if you look at this guy, he's in pretty deep, other than the hands, he's in really nice shape. I mean, the helmet looks amazing if you look at this thing. And the cool thing, guys, I don't know if you know this down here on the legs, look at how the dirt's already in the groove. So you don't bother washing that. That looks like one of the stormtroopers on the Mandalorian. So really cool. Yeah, he's had to run in with some Jedi. Yeah, instead of taking the whole hand, he just nicked his fingers off. Good enough. And I got one here. This is probably one of the most yellowed torsos I've seen in a long time. Not so much on the back, but definitely on the front. So he definitely was window facing. Let's see what else I got in here. I got a Rebel Trooper. I started collecting these guys. These guys are kind of hard to find. And I think there's a couple different head versions, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, focus up a little bit. Seems like there's 2 different versions on the head. Let's see. And then here, got a Jawa here, I believe. Yeah, Jawa here. A nice little Jawa. Let's see here. Emil, see, working found a Vader case with 15 guys inside. Not many weapons. She told me $50 included, a complete Yoda 3PO with removable limbs. Excellent. That's a good little buy right there. Because if you break all that down, I mean, even if you say the Vader case, you pay 15 to 20 bucks, 30. I mean, you pay $2 a figure. Hey, that's a great deal. Take it. So here, I got a couple of decapitations. Found these in a box here. Got a, sorry guys, they're spinning around in the bag on me. I got a Biker Scout and a Hoth Trooper, the commander, I believe what it is. Yeah, it looks like, no, it's a Luke Skywalker head that somebody has obviously painted a mustache and beard. Very cool. I don't remember seeing that before. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would have been excited too. That was a very great deal. All right, guys. Well, there's case number 1. We got 3 cases here. We'll see what other kind of goodies we can find here. Alpha, try on. There you are, brother. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. I knew you'd show up somewhere, and I can't remember. Alpha, was it you or somebody else who told me on these, got 50 more videos, and I'm trying to get over 1,000 subscribers. Someone told me to do all Star Wars videos. For some reason, I'm thinking you're the one who told me to do that, but I cannot remember right offhand. Let's see here. Here is the Empire Strikes Back case. I'm going to roll this around so the light so you can see all the detail. Really nice card art here. Really like this one. Only seen one or two of these. That was you. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to get a little old here, so I was trying to make sure my memory served me correct. All right, guys, let's see what we find in here. And guys, if it seems like I'm trying to be real easy, if you notice right there, this right here, this is the edge of the desk. So this thing's sitting right on the edge here, and I was trying not to do nothing crazy here. All righty. Wow, we definitely got some various different characters in this one. Looks like we got a couple of Bespin Leias here. If I had to guess, it's probably different head versions. Let's see what we got here. Looks like different hair colors, maybe a little bit. Yep, one darker, one lighter. Obviously, I mean, look at the different colors in the garments underneath. One more like of a pumpkin orange, and this one very much a darker red here. And I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer on these faces. There's definitely some, yeah, definitely huge differences in these faces. And these are vintage ones. I'm here to tell you guys, I've not opened these cases up since all these retro things have come out. So there's none of those things that was in that retro stuff inside here. No possible way of anything getting crossed up. Mike, how you doing, brother? Different necklines too. Exactly. That's the one of the major features. It's not only the color, it's the thicknesses of the necks. Thank you for reminding me about that. Got a removable limbs here. One of my favorite 3POs. He had always seems like the removable limbs 3PO has the best vac gold on them. It seems like you'll find the ones in the best condition will be the removable limbs 3PO. Got a couple of Bespin Hans here. Really, they're in decent little shape. Just a couple of touch-ups in the hair. One of my favorite figures of it. You know what would be kind of cool, guys? If when they done those retro figures, if they would come out with these sculpts, but with the bendable elbows and bendable knees, kind of like the slight upgrade we're getting out of the Motu stuff. That would be that would definitely should have pleased the vintage people, but at the same time, you have that vintage feel, but yet the slightly better in the playability. So that might be, but it's not dirt cheap anymore. But still, I would pay $5 more. I would pay $15 for one of these that looks like these, but has the bendable elbows and arms. I mean, listen at me, elbows and knees. I think that'd be a neat little touch to these. I would love to see how those would turn out. Got a really nice Hoth Luke Skywalker here. Now, I'm wanting to think this is an extra one I got. I want to think I got one in the Darth Vader case. Obviously, I got one here, and I think I have one on a Tauntaun somewhere on my shelf. I think if you watch my little studio tour the other day, I think that was definitely on there. Got some Return of the Jedi candidates here. Aaron, how you doing, brother? Glad you can join us. Here we go. Got the Han Solo with trench coat. Cannot find her helmet and poncho and belt, if I'm not mistaken. But the Han Solo with trench coat is very nice, very clean, very nice, clean face. Look at that, very clean. And just looking at the figure overall, if I'm not mistaken, this one, I mean, look at his boots. This one didn't get played much. This one was bought, played with a time or two, put up, and never touched again. That one right there is knocking on. It's definitely what I would call that mint off card for sure. Let's see here. Got a nice little Yoda here. I can't remember if this is the only Yoda I got or if I got another one. Honestly, I just cannot remember. I know I got one right here with it that's don't have anything, but it seems like I may have another one. Not sure. Here's another Bespin Leia. A little tattered. And guys, if you look up, you do like see who was it up here? Mike, you know, you can find a whole bunch of these, you know, in lots. And that really makes all, if you buy things in bulk, that's where you get the best deal. And got a couple Hoth Commanders here with the different faces and mustaches. Sorry guys, I'm trying to hold both here, and there we go. See the different mustaches. There we go. Now you can really see it. Trying to figure out my hands here because I'm looking at it from the reverse view. So when I move my right hand, I see the left moving. A little weird there sometimes. So Rebel Trooper, love the Rebel Hoth Troopers. Really cool guys. Like everybody else, like I said, used to use these guys for your Luke Skywalker until you finally got one. Yet again, another restoration of R2-D2. And like I said, the crazy thing, almost every R2 I've ever found was pretty much roached. Really bad. Love saving these guys. Was Cliff from Cheers. He could definitely pull off as a Cliff Claven. That is for sure. Let's see what we got under here, guys. More Empire. Definitely this is a stay pretty true to the Empire Strikes Back. Definitely got some restorations on some Ugnaughts I got to finish completing. I got one here complete. I guess he's the boss right now since he's got all the cool little clothes. I think we get up here a little bit better for you guys here. Sorry about that. Now it's starting to come through. Sorry guys, just trying to figure. There we go. Cool little guys. Got a nice little trio here, and I said, and really, I'm pretty fine with only one having it. Like I said, it kind of shows, you know, somebody's got to be the boss in the project. So, General Veers, nice little figure here. I've always wanted to make molds of these guys and make some Nazis. I mean, come on, guys, y'all got to agree. This is a great buck for some Nazi soldiers. This would be so perfect for that. Add it to your Indiana Jones collection. Got a Lobot here. If I'm not mistaken, there's supposed to be some different variations of his head as well, if I'm not mistaken. Not a very popular character, but it seems like he had a little popularity on people voting him in to be a Black Series figure. And I don't remember him coming out. I know I don't have him. I will say that much for sure. Yeah, here's another droid. Had little issues tracking him down, complete with the little hose and everything. Yeah, I love this medical droid. Really cool. Hambone McGillicuddy. Yeah, 6-inch. Like I said, I remember people talking about it, and I think it was like on the list of possibilities, and it just fell through. Got one of the other Imperial officers here. Like I said, these guys just scream. You put there we go, a swastika on them arms right there, man. That would just pass for a Nazi. 10 ways from Sunday here. Now I'm wanting to think this is a regular 3PO. Yep, you can tell by the rivet. But really nice vac metal on this one. I know I said that normally you can't hardly find one, but here is a good example. He very well, I don't have my glasses on, but he very well could be a Return of the Jedi release 3PO. Is the reason why maybe his vac metal looks pretty good. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Glad you can join us. Got some bounty hunters here. If I can keep from dropping him. Awesome Bosk here. One of the favorite of all bounty hunter guys. Come on, straighten up. Sorry, guys. Sometimes these cameras do not want to focus for nothing. There we go. Now he's starting to look up. Really like the some of the versions of the 3 3/4-inch vintage series they come out with. Love the Black Series version of it. That was one of mine. As soon as he came out, I really had to have it. Got Zuckus here, if I'm not mistaken. Really nice details on this guy. Forlom, assuming that's how you pronounce it. And this was a character that is not very popular, but the Black Series 6-inch version is very cool looking. But you know, they put a lot of money in on this thick leather attire here. I mean, for such a character, they wouldn't. I guess they was hoping that he would take off really well, but just never did. Dengar, very nice 6-inch scale figure of this one as well. So pretty cool. Like I said, the 6-inch scale definitely does it justice on all the details for sure. Got an AT driver here. And this is one that I have restored. Because these guys, you tend to find these guys looking pretty rough as well. They are very bad. The torsos on these guys are extremely, extremely bad to yellow. I've seen them almost the yellow like her vest. Probably even darker. That's how stout it is. I don't know what it is. It's something to do probably with the type of plastic they used and stuff. All right, guys. And that is the look at the Empire Strikes Back case. Try to move this here without dumping anything. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Yeah, the AT driver, I have to agree, is a very nice sculpt indeed. Let's see. Blue Harvest. Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Guys, I just want to since Blue Harvest is on here, I went to they was on one of my episodes last week. And then I done the favor. I think they had a live stream around 3 o'clock and I hop on there. And I have to say, those guys just really showed the Toy Smuggler a lot of great respect, a lot of great love. Them guys just really advertised me well. And I was just blown away by your guys' kindness and your courtesy. So thank you guys so much. And I love what you guys are doing. But I just wanted to personally tell you myself, when you hear it in my voice, just thank you so much. I mean, and you guys are just awesome. Just keep up all the great work. You know, guys, here, I'm going to do the light again. There we go. Here's the Return of the Jedi. I think, to me, this is probably one of the best artworks on all three of them. I really like, I thought the whole Jabba the Hutt scene, to me, was just really cool, inventive, and it really had that wildness about it and everything. And it kind of helped you step away from the seriousness of the crazy story. And for me, on the Return of the Jedi, the Jabba the Hutt thing was probably the best part. And the reason I'm saying that is because after we left Jabba the Hutt, we went back to storyline back on movie 1 with destroying the Death Star again. So I always thought it was kind of monotonous to go back to that story. And then here we are 30 years later, and they make new movies, and what do they do? Technically, let's destroy another Death Star scenario. It's just like, wow. I mean, and how much do you guys get paid to come up with these amazing ideas? So, really cool. I got the collection book here. Really not great condition. It's not bad at all. Love looking at going through these old things, and you know, you'll see certain little, like on these mini rigs, get to see what was for sale, because a lot of these things we forget. Hey, thank you guys, Blue Harvest. Like I said, it is a great part being on your guys' show the other day, live stream, and definitely hit me up the next time. Hey, you know what? We need to do one together, guys. I think that'd be great if we can do some kind of Zoom or Skype deal. And do something that definitely, when the Bantha comes out here in a few more months, we definitely got to get together on that and do some kind of live show on that together. I think that'd be a lot of fun with you guys. Got a sticker page here, missing one. I'm not quite sure. Is it another Darth Vader sticker? I don't know. So pretty cool. That's only missing one. And here's something you don't see a whole lot of. Yeah, exactly. These booklets are really great. Tuesday, Friday, 3 p.m. Awesome. This is also a little curling on the edges, but still the graphics look really nice. So cannot complain with this one. Actually, I got on my Darth Vader case. I got the cardboard left in the one with the background, the black background, a little rough. And then I got one of the, pretty sure this is one of the 95 versions of it. It's more of this color yellow here, and it looks very good and clean. All right, guys. Like I said, this case is a little bit more damaged than others. It's got some torque, but I love it anyway. The snap button works great. A lot of cool figures we got going here. These are obviously more Jedi, Return of the Jedi related here. Got the cute and adorable little Wicket here. The Biker Scout. Let's see here. Yep, Biker Scout looks pretty good. Give you guys a closer look at that. So get him in here. Yep, just a little wear on the hands, but other than that, is no beat up or dings on the helmet. The helmet looks really clean. There we go. That's good. Now you can really see the 360 here. Like I said, it's not being chewed up on or anything. A lot of things. These little brims right here are bad to take a lot of abuse right there. Jedi Luke. Yeah, I got a decent Jedi Luke here, if I'm not mistaken. I got 2 or 3 of these Jedi Lukes, if I'm not mistaken. And I got the green saber in there as well. I don't know if you can see that right there. But show you the Luke here. Decent, really good paint job on his face. And these figures, the worst ones, I've not got one, but I want to try to get one. This is a painted face. I'm trying to get my hands on the plastic face. They just tend to look a whole lot better. And same thing goes with, trying to remember this guy's name. If anybody can, he does the same thing. There's a painted face version. And then there's another one with a plastic, flesh color plastic head and painted hair. So, yeah, them things suffer really bad. The molded Jedi faces are expensive. Yep. Got a really nice Admiral Akbar here. He's good and clean. He probably just wasn't played with a whole lot. Like I said, a lot of these Return of the Jedi guys ended up being, didn't get messed with a whole lot. And then here, took me forever to track down all the pieces for the Lando. But something cool. Like I said, one of the last pieces to find was his helmet. But I just want to show you guys. I actually borrowed one off of Battlegrounds, made a mold and made my own version of one. And I just wanted to get you guys to see the comparison here to it. If I can get the focus. There we go. Now, I was going to do a dusting of light brown on it, but everything. But like I said, it turned out really good. It served a purpose until I could find the real one. And it fits great on him. It really does. Actually, mine, let's see, sticks on there, I think, better than the original one does. I think. Seems like they're just a touch loose. Let's see. Now, it's hanging on there better than what I thought it would. But yeah, very hard piece to come by. Still got the mold of that. Sold a few of them, helping a few people out. Because like I said, they're just hard to find. Got a 9 here. He's in great condition as well. So, got to see here. I'm trying to look at some of these guys. See here. Cape for the snap cape. See, I'm not sure which one that one is. Got a removable helmet. Another aggravating helmet to come by. Trying to remember what her face looked like. Oh, come on, focus. It's not wanting to capture her face there. There we now start. There we a little bit coming in there. Her face is so pale, it's not wanting to capture it. But one thing on that helmet, though, you can actually find you one of the 2000s, one of the first ones they come out, and those helmets, I think, even fit this head as well. Let's see. Thank you very much to Nostalgia. I 100% agree. Let's see here. See what we got underneath here, guys. Move this cardboard so I don't want to mess it up. Got a couple Ewoks. I'm not mistaken, this is a Chief Chirpa. I got several. Actually, I got an Ewok village up in the other room, and I think I got like 3 of these guys on it with the Robin Hood characters. Got his little spear as well. Of course, I can't get it out. Darn thing's so little. There we go. Hard little things to come by right here. Very aggravating. Let's see here. Got Reeves, for whatever reason, this guy is starting to go up in some value. And it might have something to do, if you guys remember the old PC game, this was definitely a recurring villain in it back in the day. I actually still have that disc of the PC game. It was off the Return of the Jedi. And got a really nice weak way here. And I actually, guys, I'm going to do another video maybe one day this week. My buddy David Chandler, who I told you I was meeting up with this weekend, gave me a Bear Dad. You know, he's the one that's kind of got more of the sailor outfit, roached out. I mean, this guy's is really roughed up. So I'm in the midst of doing a overall. I'm taking pictures. I'm going to print them out and Xerox them so I can show him live and show you the before and after shots. So there we go. And this guy, was it Klaatu was his name? I'm trying to remember. But I thought he had a really cool little sculpt. I always love these Jabba the Hutt henchmen guys. I just thought this is really cool. You just don't get to see much of them. Got Mr. Teeth. Bib Fortuna. Easy to find, except for the robe. The robes can be a turd. Hard to find them robes. Can't remember this little guy's name. And I don't even know if it can't remember. I think this guy comes with a headdress as well. And I actually think, I'm wanting to think I have his headdress somewhere else. Seems like I found it one day. But it seems like he had one very similar to the Medicine Man. So I'm going to have to go back there and look around on my Ewok village. And because it seems like when I find stuff, I love going on top of that Ewok village. You know, they got those little inserts on top of the trees. And I just find doodads and I throw them in those tree trunks and stuff like that. Here's another good droid. I like this one. Got a lot of great, cool detail to him. And you can usually pick up this guy, pretty good price. You just got to watch, find a lot of his legs broken up a little bit, but great detail on the machinery parts on these legs. Really cool. Really like the design on this one and stuff like that. Let's see here. Yeah, Nikto. There you go. Yep. All right. Of course, got the Emperor here. I do not have his little cane. I always thought they could have done so much better the sculpt on this guy. But I guess since he didn't really do a whole lot of physical stuff, was the reason why they didn't put a lot of effort in him, if I had to guess. Very cool character here. Once again, extra toy net robes, you know, and a lot of extras on this guy, considering he was not a main character of any kind of line or anything like that. Squid Head, is that what was his name? I'm trying to remember. But just a lot of, cool belt row. I mean, they really went all out on this guy, considering he didn't have a lot of time. Yep, Squid Head. That's what I was thinking it was. Been a while since I, like I said, went down memory lane. And like I said, that's the kind of the negative thing about a lot of this new Black Series stuff. They keep, give us tons and tons of Lukes and tons of Han Solos and everything. And they don't quite, hit a lot of these secondary characters. So they kind of just fall on the wayside. Royal Guard here, and I got like 2 or 3 other of these guys that are missing parts of the robes. Now I need to do a episode on redoing these robes. Been a long time since I did anything like that. So, and here's another one, the ATST driver. I missed him on the other batch, didn't talk about him. But this guy is a little difficult to find sometimes. It's hard to find them in decent shape. Usually you find these guys and they're pretty tattered up. This one is in good shape other than his emblems are wore off. But I got little mini stickers that I can put on there to take care of. But as far as the rest of the figure, and this fine, guys, I found him for 99 cents at McKay's. So can't beat that. That's very same day at McKay's, I come across a hooded Cobra Commander complete. We're talking about a $40 to $50 figure, $2.99. Yep, $2.99. He was mixed. Both of these guys were mixed in a whole huge lot of corpse figures. And I guess whoever was pricing this priced them all extremely cheap. Yeah, 99 cents is a cool deal. Come on, focus up in here. So, but guys, that's my cases here. Flip this around. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys have any other cool ideas that you like for me to go over, any kind of vintage Star Wars figures, since I'm kind of going to make this Star Wars month until I get over the 30 more subscribers, guys. That's all I need is 30, and it's like, yeah, get over this hump and stuff like that. Let's see here. Oh, thank you very much, Aaron. Yeah, thank you, Alpha. Like I said, guys, just shoot it out there on your Facebook. You put my ugly mug up and say sub up with the Toy Smuggler on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook on Sexton Creations. I usually do post anything I do here. I put a post of this. I put a link on it, so you guys, if you catch me either where, I try to catch everybody at any possible place. I do some advertising on Twitter, but not as much. It's just, like I said, going through a lot of stuff here, trying to get caught back on these videos, and I just don't get much reaction out of Twitter. But I do want to thank Dracula for subbing up with me there today. Thank you very much. So at least I know, hey, my Twitter's still alive. We got a guy right here tonight. I want to thank him personally for subbing up and everything. So guys, this like I said, more Star Wars stuff to come. I'm going to probably knock out another video tomorrow. And guys, if you got any suggestions, throw them on here. Make some comments, throw some likes on there, guys. And I'm just going to keep the ball rolling. You guys have a great one. Thank you all for joining me.